If you want to increase revenue or sales for your business or for your customer's business, what do you focus on? In this video, I'm going to show you the 4-part formula you can use to increase revenue and sales for your customers and your business. Hey funnel builders, Mike here from Sell Your Service. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I produce new videos every single week to help funnel builders like you attract more clients, generate more revenue, and help more customers. I've got some free training below on finding the right niche for your marketing funnel business. That's in the description. But in the meantime, let's talk about the 4-part formula for increasing sales and revenue for both yourself and your customers. So like all businesses, you might struggle to pay the bills sometimes, and you might see your revenue as slowing down. Maybe your sales aren't happening as frequently as you like, or if a customer has approached you, they might want you to help out with their website because it's not generating the sales and income that they need. Whenever you are talking to any of your customers, you can apply this 4-part formula to increasing revenue across their business. And the beautiful part is that it works for absolutely any business. Here's what's interesting. It's about knowing what to focus on. In my opinion, the biggest misconception that a lot of businesses go for when looking to increase revenue or increase sales is they do one of two things. First of all, they'll build a brand new website from scratch. When sales drop off, or if there isn't enough revenue coming through the business, a lot of businesses will say, oh, we need a brand new website, or we need to rebrand or change our logo. And that's just not true. I can prove that with the formula behind me. And also, a lot of businesses start creating new products in a way to be able to sell more products. It's kind of like if you had a shop and a store, and every single day you made a new widget, whatever that might be. Every single day, if you're adding a new widget, all you're doing is adding to your inventory, when in fact what you should be doing is trying to attract people into the shop and trying to convert those people into customers. Don't go down the creating new products route, and also don't go down the brand new website route. Now that might sound both controversial and contradictory when I want to teach you how to sell more websites, sell more funnels, attract more clients, but in fact, using this 4-part formula behind me, you'll know what to focus on to increase sales for any business. So let's jump into it. So this 4-part formula behind me is designed to increase revenue by using something called transaction density. I've talked about transaction density before on webinars, on talks, on different calls and things like that. At its core, what it does is show the funnel process that you can work on and focus on in order to increase revenue. Most businesses don't have a problem with their products. They've actually got pretty good products, they've got great customer service, and their business owners and their salespeople, they want to generate income. But a lot of the time, we get caught up in the wrong areas and we start focusing on the wrong things. And I want to start working with you to show you where you need to start working on in order to increase revenue. So the first part is the number of offers made to customers. Now that could be the number of offers made to your audience. How often are you reaching out and telling them, would you like to buy something? Often we have to mark down when we work with customers and when we consult with them, the number of times that they actually make offers either on a call or in a day or per salesperson, and it's far lower than people might imagine. One of the most common problems that we come across is when I ask, okay, well, how many times are you offering to help a customer, or how many times are you offering to sell them a product or service? And they'll say, oh, we do it all day non-stop. We do it constantly, all day, every day. We're always making offers. And yet when we measure the number of times that someone actually sends an email or makes an offer or sends or makes a phone call and says to someone, I can help you out. Would you like some help with that? Would you like me to send you this product? Would you like to buy this product? Would you like to invest in this service? Here's a deposit. Any kind of closing mechanism or any kind of offer made to the customer, we're staggered to find that that is crazy low. So the first part is increasing the number of offers that you can make per customer. So increasing the number of offers. The second part is the number of sales per customer. Often we might not have a problem with the number of offers made per customer, but they only buy once. What we want to do is look at ways at increasing the amount of times that a single customer buys from us. These are also done in order of ease, in my opinion. If you have a list and a subscriber list and a list of people that have bought from you, you need to be increasing the number of offers made per customer. You then need to increase the number of sales per customer. This can be increased with increasing the amount of traffic that comes to your website, increasing the number of people who subscribe to your YouTube channel, who follow you on social media, who subscribe to your email list, who attend your networking events, and the amount of people that convert into some kind of lead or prospect where you are sending them a proposal or you're sending them an offer. The number of sales per customer could be the amount of times that you close a customer, the number of customers that have a successful conversion rate from lead into customer, or the number of customers that buy for a second, third, or fourth time, and so on. For example, a subscription product increases the consumption rate, or a recurring revenue-based product increases the consumption rate. Would you rather have one customer paying you $25,000 for one project and that's it, or one customer giving you $1,000 per month but in perpetuity going forward? I know which one I'd rather go for. So increasing the number of sales per individual customer. And we'll do a bit of maths on this as well, just to show some examples. Third, we have the dollar value per sale. This is a huge one. When people often talk about increasing their revenue, they only stick with the current revenue and value and price and products that they have in mind. Whereas what you could be looking at is increasing the number of dollars or pounds or yen or whatever spent per sale. What I mean by this is, if you are selling a customer a product and it's a $25,000 marketing funnel, or maybe they are an e-commerce store and they sell a book for $12, can you increase the dollar value per sale, therefore reducing the marketing spend and the time needed to spend on making new offers and closing new customers, because you could just increase the value per sale. The way that we could do this is with add-on products, it's with upsell products, it's with converting people into subscription customers, it's by taking a look at what it is they're buying and seeing if we can add a zero onto the end of it. Often there's a story told where a brand new sales rep works for a kind of like a Walmart style store, and the guy said at the end of the day, the new manager, how many sales did you make today? He says, well, I only made one. It's like, you made one sale? That's ridiculous. That's awful. He goes, well, it was a $1.25 million yacht. I was like, oh my God, you did that on the first day? And the guy said, yeah, well, he came in and he said, hey, I'm looking for some new fishing lures for, 19 cents or whatever, 25 cents. He says, yeah, there's no worries, come over with me. He goes, well, if you need some new fishing lures, would you want to check out some of the new rods that we've got as well? So I upsold him to a couple of new rods at a few $100s. And he said, well, if you want to go away on a fishing trip with your buddies, maybe you want to check out one of the coolers and one of our kind of holiday packs. And I upsold him and upsold him and upsold him. And eventually he bought the boat so he could go out fishing with his buddies for $1.25 million. Increasing the dollar value per sale is one of the fastest ways for you to be able to grow the revenue for both your business and for your customer's business. And finally, we have sales per day. This is the number of transactions that you make per day. This is the number of sales that happen either per day or per year. Now, this is not necessarily per customer, because if you're only selling to one customer at a time, could you increase that to 2 customers at a time or 5 customers at a time? For example, if I did one-on-one coaching, I would only be able to deliver that probably once a day. It's absolutely exhausting. But if I recorded a coaching product and recorded it and produced a course, I could increase the number of sales made per day because I don't have to deliver it. If I look at increasing the number of sales per day by increasing the number of offers, what I'll find is that if I've also increased the value per sale and the number of sales per customer, I rapidly grow my revenue. Let's just take a look at some few numbers. When I first start off, I'm only making 100 offers, let's say per year, to my customers. One every 3 days I say, hey, would you like to buy this? Would you like to work with us? Or maybe I say to all of my subscribers, hey, we've got this brand new book, and I do 100 sales campaigns in the year, once every 3 days, right? That's not a crazy number. And from that, the number of sales per customer, every single customer just buys once. Then we have the dollar value per sale. Let's say that this is a $100 product, and the number of sales per day is I have 10 sales. So I have 10 sales per day from 10 different customers, so just one customer, and the dollar value per sale is $100. So that's $1,000 per day. And that means that we have 100 offers per day. If I increase any one of these numbers, it's going to dramatically increase the revenue that comes through my business. The best part is I can look at what's easier to work on and what's easier to increase rather than trying to do absolutely everything. It might be that if I increase my email list and increase the number of people on my list, the number of offers being made, that takes care of itself. We're already making 100 offers per day. So if I make 100 offers to 1,000 people, as opposed to 100 offers to 10,000 people, I'm still gonna increase all of these as well. These are gonna naturally go up because the number of sales and the trickle down effect through the funnel is going to take place. Or I could look at creating a recurring revenue or a splinter product or another product that customers could buy. This is where I can innovate new products, because if I want to increase the number of sales per customer, maybe I want to make this 2 sales per customer. Maybe that's just forever. Maybe they only ever buy 2 products from me. Or maybe they buy 1 product per month. Or maybe they buy 1 product per year. Or maybe they buy 1 product per day. There's multiple ways of us increasing the number of sales per customer. Then we have the dollar value per sale. I can have upsells. What I want to do is try and add a 0 onto that sale, or as many as possible, by adding extra features, extra services. Remember, if you deliver something faster and easier, people will pay more for it. So I want to increase the dollar value per sale, or I can look at the number of sales per day by creating subscription products and passive income products, scalable products like books and courses, or I can increase my staff size. By focusing on any one of these, you will increase the amount of revenue. Interestingly, when we work with a lot of agencies and larger agencies and guys with like a telephone sales team, this is where we actually need to start, is the number of offers made to customers. And usually they say, oh, you know, I'm making 20 phone calls a day. And we look at it and it's closer to 6 to 8. Staggeringly, it's close to 6 to 8. I can double that. I usually get it up to 50. Double their initial estimate, so I can usually get up to 50 calls a day. Not just that, we can get up to 50 calls per hour, dramatically increasing the number of offers made per customer. So as soon as that goes up, everything else falls into place. But it might be that you're making enough offers per customer, your closing rate is really good, therefore you need to increase the number of sales you make per customer. Go back to those customers and start increasing the dollar value per sale, as well as the dollar value or the sales per customer. So what are you going to focus on to start increasing sales for your customers and for your own business? Let me know in the comments below. Was this a useful video? Are you going to change your sales approach and your offer approach for your own business? Let me know in the comments. And in the meantime, I've probably got a couple of videos either side here about sales and increasing sales for your marketing funnel business. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I'm Mike from Sell Your Service. Like I said, if you're new here, consider subscribing. I produce new video content every single week. Give me a like and a share. That really helps the channel out, as well as myself, and leave a comment if this was useful. Thanks very much for watching. Like I said, we have got our training on how funnel builders can find the perfect niche for their business. We've got the training in the description below. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Keep building those funnels.